we're going into Kamin Science Center to have some fun with the little guy. Let's go. We're all checked in, grabbed our tickets and our wristbands, but also they gave us a map and let us know that the top floor, the 4th floor, was entirely dedicated to toddlers. So I think we'll be heading there after the movie.
We have the theater to ourselves. How good.
So this is the Rangos Theater, and it is ginormous. We're gonna watch a little bit of a movie about elephants because the little guy absolutely loves them. So when we were checking in and they told us that there was an elephant show, we thought, why not? We'll check it out for a little bit. Plus, this theater is awesome. The little guy is not big enough to have a movie theater seat fold all the way down, so he will be sitting on our laps. But we saw an area where there's a wall so that he can stand if he wants to, and we don't have to be worried because it's pretty steep, but the screen is huge. Like, I don't know that the camera does it justice.
So we left the theater after a few minutes. There were a lot of elephants in the movie, but unfortunately Carson just wanted to keep screaming at them, which is completely fine. But we didn't want to interrupt anyone else's viewing experience. The theater itself was pretty empty. There were only a few other families, but it seemed like a great experience. If he was a little bit older, I think he would have loved it more. He just kept seeing the animals and wanted to scream at them and making his elephant noises. He just went, which we teach him to do that, so he should do it. Oh my goodness. Can I get it?
Can you catch it? I love that all of the exhibits on this level have step stools. The little guy has been moving them around, and there's definitely plenty at each,
This one.
each exhibit, but it's hilarious. On to the next one.
Now we're going to continue our journey. We're going to start on the first floor and work our way up to the different floors. So on the first floor, they have a bunch of little activities. And they also have a bunch of reptiles and fish to look at. And Carson is just loving it right now.
Great. We just made it to the 2nd floor, which is all about space. There's also a miniature railroad, so I know the little guy's gonna love that. But I'm actually standing in what feels like a space station.
So we just walked around the train museum. It's actually a complete replica of different things in Pittsburgh. There's the Falling Water Building, Forbes Field, there's a Permanis, and various roller coasters from the city. So it's good to go around and look at the mini replicas. And really, Carson just enjoyed seeing the trains go around, seeing the water. Headed over to the other side of floor 2 is the Mars Museum. All right, Katie's trying to control an RV car. She's not a great driver, so this should be an experience here.
It gets backwards and what? Like, it should be like if I pull this way, it moves back, but if I push back, it goes forward.
Forward. To the right. To the right. Up to the left.
Of course, Chris was able to figure it out. I don't know.
Just a typical excuse for Katie driving and smoking, so. So in the Mars exhibit, they have a few different things. You can drive a little rover around. They have some of plants and how you would be able to grow plants in Mars. And they have this replica behind me that shows what life would be like on Mars and just different things about Mars in general. Kids are interested in space, so this was a good exhibit. Carson ran around, enjoyed looking at everything. I don't think he knew what was going on, but he liked it. The last thing on this floor is the planetarium shows, which I don't think we're going to be able to do. We missed the story time one, which would have been great. But it's just a couple extra dollars, and they have like an overhead screen and it projects stars and shows you different things. So maybe we'll see at the end if there's a show going on, we can catch it and show you guys what it's like inside. On our way out of the second floor, we made our own planets. This is Carson's design here, how he thinks the universe should look.
We made it up to the third floor, which is called Bodyworks and presented by Allegheny Health Network. On one side of this part, there you can dance and it'll show you how your skeleton's moving, but then on the other side is your organs. The skeleton one, very cool. The organ one, kind of freaked me out.
Two players. Carson, you get one player? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, Carson. He's just harder than I thought. I gotta get him.
Ew! When we first walked up to this level, Fab Lab was open and there was kids playing with computers and magnetiles, and it was definitely more STEM focused, and we were going to check it out before we headed upstairs, but it is sadly closed. But I'll see if I can see anything through the window. So we're headed up to the fourth floor, which is supposed to be mostly things for toddlers. So we'll see if this is his favorite floor.
Should we build something, Carson?
Everything on the fourth floor is at a lower level for little guys. And there's even a Little Learners Clubhouse, so I'm sure we're gonna get to explore. But first, our family's gonna build some blocks.
Let's build a bridge. I'll build it up here. Yeah. Masterpiece. Oh no. You kind of destroyed my masterpiece.
Mama! Here, look. And then push it down. Look. Push. Can you push? You want to read a book?
Come on, grab a book. Read it right here. Go. Alright. What's that?
Ba-boom. There is a water play section as well, and they have little vests that you can put on your little ones so that they don't get soaked. Of course, our little guy ran over immediately and was already wet, but, well, at least this will help for now. Carson and I are talking on either sides of the playground. Chris and him are up at the top. So we're upstairs by the Little Learners exhibit, and while the little guy's playing, I want to tell you also about a new exhibit that's going to be coming. They're reimagining the sports works into Sports 360. It's a 9,500 square foot exhibit that's going to have 25 interactive elements, and it talks about things from sports to racing and everything in between. So I cannot wait for him to be older and bring him back because he's already a sports lover that I know we will be spending some time in there.
So we found out that the Kamin Science Center is opening up a new exhibit all about speed. It's going to be about the fastest cars in the world. They're going to open a 2-story go-kart exhibit with all new electric cars. They're actually going to have a league night, which would be pretty fun to do. I think it'd be cool just to see that revamped into high-speed cars, F1 cars with interactive exhibits, and just bring the little guy when he's a little bit older and just enjoy that so much more. It's great that they're able to use the donations and create a new environment and just constantly update this place to make it exciting to come back to.
So even with all that going on, they're even making more changes. There's going to be a Little Learners exhibit that they're going to do even more up here, as well as a responsive climate change. It's going to talk about local things in southwestern PA. Which I like that they're keeping it local.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Hey, what we doing? Watch. Carson, look up. Ready? Oh, we missed it. Ready? Oh. Another one, another one. So Carson really enjoyed the 4th floor, all the activities for the kids. We're up there for probably 30 minutes, just shooting these little balls out of an air cannon and playing with the water table. It's really enjoyable for him. Made the experience worth it. On the 1st floor, we actually skipped it in the beginning, but there's a little science area. You see that NASA astronaut behind me working on his ship. It's like a rocket launch thing. So yeah, it's a cool thing to do right when you get into the building. All right, we're prepared for takeoff in 3, 2. Oh my goodness.
I don't even know where that one went.
Hit me.
Okay.
Ready? Ready for takeoff in 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Look, Latino right behind us.
Where's the fun?
Ow! I just got hit with the rocket.
So we just finished looking at the last exhibit and really enjoyed our time being here. We spent at least an hour up in the Little Learners exhibit on the 4th floor, but 100% recommend bringing little ones, even as young as Carson. He's only a year and a half, and I would say he had a blast. And there were so many different spots that had step stools and things where he was able to get involved too.
Yeah, I think once they open up the speed exhibit and the 360 sports, I think is what it was called. It's just going to double the space here, and it's going to be so much more fun. You could probably spend half a day here.
Oh,
More,
easily.
Get some food, get lunch. So we'll be excited. Hopefully we can come back when they open up those exhibits, and then we can review them for you as well.
Absolutely. But as always, thank you for making it this far, and we hope that you like, subscribe, and follow along for more family adventures.
See ya.
Bye.